welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I created this purple glam look. I did a question on my Instagram last week and I asked you guys like, what kind of colored eye looks do you want to see? And a lot of people said purple, and I realized I haven't done purple for quite a while. So when I started this video, I just grabbed some colors that I wanted to play with. Like every time I start a video, I kind of open my C palettes and I just try to get like some inspiration for the look. So I just played with some colors today and I'm going to show you very in depth on how I created this. And yeah, let's get started. I hope you guys will enjoy watching. So as you can see, I already did my eyebrows and now I'm going to prime my eyelids using this MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And to apply this, I'm going to use this Sigma brush, which is the Sigma Precision Angled P84 brush. I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid, and this will make sure that the eyeshadow will stay in place all day. And after applying this, I'm going to use this vanilla powder from Natasha Beverly Hills, using this Sigma brush, which is in the number F35. I'm going to apply this immediately on the eyelid, so my eyeshadow base will be like locked in place. So in today's video I'm going to play with purple, but I'm also going to use this tiny palette from Natasha Denona, which is their mini sunset palette. Now for my first shade I'm going in with this light brown, and I'm using a big fluffy brush from Morphe, which is the Morphe M504. I want this shade to be everywhere, so I'm really not going to like focus all the way in my crease only. I'm just going to sweep my brush back and forward. I want this shade to be everywhere. And also focusing in my outer V area because I want to have like that smoky effect at my outer end. So a dupe for this eyeshadow is this eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. It's not exactly the same, but it does look like similar. Now for my next shade I'm going in with this one in the middle, which is called Dirty Mars. I'm going to blend this in my crease using a Natasha Beverly Hills A25 brush. And with this shade I'm going to focus a little bit lower, like in my crease, so you can still see that light brown kind of peeking right above it. And pressing it slightly at the outer end of my eyelid, blending this around my outer V. So a dupe for this shade I used in the middle I think would be this Cocoa Beer eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. Also, they're never like exactly the same, but this one is like, I think that comes most close to this one. Now I'm going to take this palette from Makeup Geek and I'm going to take this purple shade, which is a super dark color with a purple undertone. And I can't really find anything similar that is not in a palette. I was thinking about using this one, but it's much lighter and I really need like a dark shade. And I feel like this one is too blue. So that's why I'm going to use this palette and I'm taking that shade. And to apply this I'm going to use this brush from Morphe, which is a M330. You can see it has like a precise point at the end. And this makes sure that if you blend it in your crease, it's a little bit more precise because the point kind of focuses at one point. Now I'm going to take my Sigma Wicked Gel Eyeliner. I'm going to use this as a base to make it more smoky. I'm applying this using my MAC 242 brush. And with this I really suggest to not apply too much gel eyeliner because that way it will be harder to blend it upwards to get like a soft gradient into your eyeshadow. So just start with like less product, and if you need to apply more you can always add more. But I like to like just not apply too much, because I just noticed that this is easier. Now that I'm done with applying the black gel eyeliner, I'm going to use the black eyeshadow from that same TheBalm palette I just used using this purple. So now I'm going in with this black eyeshadow and I'm using a Morphe M506 brush to blend around the edges. So I'm pressing a little bit of the black eyeshadow around the edges and then I'm going to blend it up slightly upwards. So I'm not really happy how it's looking. It's looking quite harsh around the edges. So I'm taking my Morphe 35B palette. So I'm going to take this purple shade and I'm going to blend this around the edges. So this is how it's looking so far. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to take this Colourpop eyeshadow, which is so gorgeous. So I think it's looking pretty good so far. So I'm taking this eyeshadow from Colourpop Cosmetics, which is so freaking pretty. So here you can see how it's looking like swatched on my finger. So I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid. So I'm taking my MAC 242 brush to press this against my eyelid. I think using my fingers would be easier, but first I want to use a brush to make sure that it's like slightly applied around the edges. So now it's looking like this, and then I'm taking my finger and applying it in the middle. Now for my eyeliner, I'm only going to apply a line above my lash line. I'm using that same Sigma Wicked Gel eyeliner. And on top of that, I'm going to use this NYX Cosmetics Matte Liquid Liner. Then I'm going to use this Sigma Longwear eyeliner pencil. I'm going to use this to apply like right underneath my upper lash line to make it extra black and smoky. Please don't mind how I look, I just put in a messy bun. But I'm going to use the same products as I used in my 2 previous videos. So I'm not going too in depth, I'm just going to quickly show you what I use and then we can finish the eyes. Now for my face cream, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base, which I did not use in my previous video, but I just want to use something different since I used the same face cream in my previous 2 videos. Then to prime my T-zone, I'm going to use the Benefit Porefessional primer. Then I'm going in with this MAC Cosmetics Strobe cream in the shade Gold Light. Applying a little bit of this on my cheekbones and on my forehead. Now for my foundation, I'm going to take this Nars Cosmetics Radiant Longwear foundation. I'm really feeling this glowy makeup look lately, so I wanted to use this foundation again. And to apply this, I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffer brush and blend this in my skin. I really like this brush because I feel like it gives me the most coverage as possible. And then later on, I'm going to use my Wet Beauty blender and I'm going to blend it more so to give it like more of a natural glowy look, because I do feel like using a buffer brush gives a little bit strokes on my skin, and with the beauty blender that all disappears. Then I'm taking the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep, and I'm going to use this to contour my face. I'm going to apply a few dots on my forehead and a little stroke below my bottom lip. And then I'm taking the light medium Shape Tape Concealer to highlight my face. And then I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vanilla Powder to set my concealer. So now I'm going to finish the eyes and I'm going to use this Sigma Longwear eye pencil again for a new waterline. So I just applied some pencil in my waterline and now I'm going to use this TheBalm Cosmetics black eyeshadow right here. And I'm applying this with this tiny Suiva 238 brush. And I'm just going to press this shadow right underneath my lower lash line to make it extra smoky. And then I'm going to take this purple shade from the Morphe 35B palette again. I'm going to use this to blend out the black eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line. Now I'm going to quickly apply my lashes and mascara off camera and I'll be right back. For my eyelashes I use the Anytude Sultry eyelashes, and for my bottom mascara I use the MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara. So I'm finished with the eyes now and I'm going to set my face with some powder because it's really shiny. And for my powder I'm using the Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder. To bronze my face I'm going to use the TheBalm Cosmetics Oskar Bronzer. And I'm going to apply this on my cheekbones, forehead and a little bit underneath my jawline. And the brush that I'm using for this is a Natasha Beverly Hills A19 brush. Now for my highlight, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Fuego highlighter. And I'm blending this in my skin using a Morphe R36 brush. I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones, on my forehead, above my lips and a little bit on my chin. Basically everywhere where I want a little bit of reflection. Now for my blush, I'm going to take the Tarte Cosmetics Bella blush. And I'm applying this on my face using a Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush. And I'm just going to apply this on the apple of my cheeks. On top of that, I'm going to use the Milani Luminoso highlighter. This is more of a peachy color and I really like to use like peachy and pink shades together. I feel like this gives like a very pretty combination. And also this blush has more of a sheen, so it blends like prettier into the highlighter. And I'm going to set my face using the Urban Decay Prep and Priming Rebound Spray. So I already applied mascara, so this might give me like little dots underneath my eyes because my mascara isn't waterproof. So I was too lazy to do my hair, but I'm kind of feeling this messy ponytail. I don't know. Now I'm removing that foundation from my lips. Now for my lips, I'm going to take this LA Girl lip liner and I'm going to overdraw my lips slightly. I used this lip liner in one of my previous videos and I really like it. Also, it's super affordable. I'm taking the Super Natural liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors. And on top of that, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Goalz lip gloss. I know I used this combination plenty of times, but believe me, this combination is just so gorgeous. I would recommend it to everyone. So I added some earrings and then here you have the end result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope it will be helpful for any of you, like how to create a smoky eye. And since a lot of you wanted to see more purple looks, I hope you like how it turned out. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. That will be really helpful. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!